A revolutionary step, a revolutionary decision, a revolutionary change that gave a digital identity to each and every person without any discrimination of caste, creed, class, or of being rich or poor, that empowered millions of marginalized people with a secure identity, that provided the money to the poor of which they were entitled to, scholarships to the students, and directly delivered pensions into the bank accounts of elderly persons. This is none other than the world's largest digital identity revolution. Aadhaar. My Aadhaar, my identity. UIDAI, Unique Identification Authority of India. Today, billions of residents of India are part of the world's largest digital revolution. Whereas earlier, one needed a number of cards for different tasks. Today, all identity-related work can be done with Aadhaar. Whereas earlier, the newborn didn't have any identity. Today, even a newborn can get Aadhaar. Whereas in the past, banking was almost impossible in far-flung areas. Today, doorstep banking is possible with Aadhaar-enabled payment system. Whereas earlier, it was difficult to weed out a fake or bogus beneficiary. Today, now with Aadhaar, through its biometric and demographic authentication system, this problem is almost non-existent. Whereas earlier, middlemen used to usurp benefits, now with Aadhaar payment bridge system, the cash is directly transferred into the bank accounts of beneficiaries. Today, Aadhaar-linked services are available across thousands of bank branches, post offices, BSNL centers, and central government offices. Every day, more than 500,000 people carry out their Aadhaar enrollments and updates at these centers. These centers also carry out mandatory biometric updates of children once they reach 5 and 15 years, free of cost. Now all Aadhaar-related services are available at Aadhaar Seva Kendras run by UIDAI, which follows the model of Passport Seva Kendra. Besides this, Aadhaar has enabled authenticated transactions worth billions of rupees. Do you think all this would have happened so easily? It was not easy to implement Aadhaar in a vast country like India. The toughest challenge was to reach out to 1.3 billion people. This challenge was surmounted by active cooperation of state governments, banks, India Post, CSC, and several other partners. Aadhaar enrollment camps were set up from village to village. A robust ecosystem was created, which not only generated Aadhaar for 1.3 billion residents, but also brought in major transformation in a very short time. Now, you might say that the Aadhaar is just an ID. Okay, let's assume that it is just an ordinary ID. But do you know what all revolutionary transformations this ordinary ID has brought in? It has connected lots of people to their true identity through Aadhaar. Those who were bogus beneficiaries, today they fear the law. Those who were left behind are now being empowered. Fake beneficiaries have been identified and removed from the system. The government money that was siphoned off due to corruption has now all been saved. Those who were deprived of their rights are now enjoying their entitlements. Those who used to keep their savings safe in their kitchen or in some corners of the house now have their own bank accounts. Those who used to game the system with fake documents have been removed from the system now. Those who were lost have been reunited with their families. Questions such as to where the government money was leaking, to where the money had been siphoned off, or to whose account it has been debited are all responded to with Aadhaar. One question might have come to your mind as to what is this modern technology that Aadhaar is transforming systems so greatly and flawlessly. So, the answer is UIDAI has a very impressive, secure and state-of-the-art Central Identities Data Repository (CIDR) system. At every new Aadhaar enrollment, the enrollment data pack is matched with the CIDR's entire biometric database with the person's fingerprints and iris. This process is known as deduplication. and is completely an automated process that determines and guarantees that an individual can have only one Aadhaar number. So, like each individual, every Aadhaar is special and unique. UIDAI's Bengaluru and Manesar centers generate 1.5 million Aadhaar cards every day. So friends, Aadhaar has not only become a revolution but has also fostered transparency in the system. It is enabling the government to secure good governance. It is the core foundation of all government welfare schemes. It is transforming billions of lives and spreading smiles with empowerment. That is why today everyone says having Aadhaar means having trust, security, verifiable identification and ease of life.
आधार अपना लो।
Aadhaar, my identity. UIDAI, Unique Identification Authority of India.